So the next tip to help you increase your spirituality is forgiveness. Forgiveness is to help us release our negative tension. Okay, it's not about other people. When we forgive, we release negative tension within us. Because remember, spirituality is about experiencing positive emotion, right? Life meaning and purpose, joy and happiness, fulfillment. But if we don't forgive, then we will hold on to the negative tension within us. And that is not spirituality. So in order for us to release that negative tension within us when someone makes us angry or doing something that we don't like, we have to learn how to release it, right? Otherwise, if you don't release it, then you will experience those negative emotions, negative tension within you, and that's not spirituality. So one of the best way to release those negative tension and emotion is to forgive. Okay? You want to forgive yourself. You want to learn how to forgive others. Okay? Because if not, then we will be stuck. We will stuck with those negative emotions, and it's very hard for us to move forward. Okay? So how do we forgive ourselves? So when every time you make a mistake, or when every time you do something that have a negative result, you want to see, okay, I did a mistake. You want to write down a clear plan. How do I move forward from here? One way is that, okay, I made a mistake. You want to write down all the steps or everything you think you need to do so you can have a better experience in the future. Remember, if we can see that a better future is possible through our mistake, then we can start to release that negative emotion to grow and be better. Okay, when you can see exactly how you can improve yourself through your mistake, then you can start to feel better about yourself. Because a lot of time we have a hard time of forgiving ourselves because we don't know how to improve, right? But if we know how to improve, then we can let it go. So in this case, every time you make a mistake, you want to write down the exact step what you would need to do so the next time you won't make the same mistake again. So write down all the detail of what you think you should do so you can have better experience the next time. And when you can see clearly that you can improve, that you can make better decisions in the future, then you can start to feel better about yourself. And that's when your negative tension within you will start to release, and then you can start to forgive yourself. Okay. And also, every time you do something wrong, learn from it, right? Learning from it will help you understand more about yourself. Okay. So every time you make a mistake, you learn from your mistake. Okay, I did this mistake. What can I learn about myself? What kind of quality did I have that make me make that mistake? So the more you understand about yourself, the more you can start to release your tension. Okay. Because if you don't understand yourself, it's hard to move forward, right? But again, in order to move forward, to feel better about ourselves, we have to understand ourselves. We have to understand why we did what we did. And when you can truly understand that, then you can start to see, okay, I need to do this differently next time. And again, when you can see a better path to the future from your mistake, you will start to feel better about yourself. And that is when you can start to keep on moving forward to release your negative tension. Okay. So, how do we forgive others? It's very similar. So every time someone did something that you might not like, you want to understand why did they do what they did. There's a reason why they do what they did. Okay, so if you can understand, at least understand them why they did that, even though you might not agree with their reasoning, but if you are able to understand their reasoning and why they did that, even though you might not agree, you can start to feel better. Okay, they did that. Probably because they have a bad day, so they treat you negatively, or maybe they have a lack of understanding of you, so they thought by doing that it's good for you. But so by understanding them why they did what they did that is hurting you, you can start to release your negative tension from them to move forward. Okay. And also, in order to move forward from them, right, you have to understand what can you do next time so you can have better experience, so you can prevent that same thing from happening. Okay. Because if you can understand them why they did what they did, then you can make better decision when it comes to you. When that situation happen again, that can give you a better experience. Okay. So in this case, Forgiveness is about understanding why you did what you did, that you about yourself and others. And when you can understand, then you can make better decisions about yourself. So you can make better decisions, so you can make taking better action steps in the future, which is important. Okay, because if you can't forgive, remember, you will have all this negative within you. And spirituality is about experiencing positive emotion. And that tension within you, that will prevent you to experience those positive spirituality emotion that we want to experience as a human being. Okay?